Hey yo guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Team Assassination. This is your boy Assassin Dave. Today we're going to discuss 2020 best 3 heroes to rank up. We're gonna go through some builds, some tips and tricks, and let's quickly jump into our top 3.
Just for the thrill of it, nothing counterfeit with you. Just the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it, nothing counterfeit.
Coming to number 3 is our all-time favorite, Karrie. Since release, this hero has been one of the strongest late game carry in the game. Karrie's unique passive allows her to shred down tanks with true damage. Now for those who don't understand what damage type means, true damage neglects armor and magic resist. The amount shown is the amount of HP lost to the enemy. And you add a HP percentage on top of that, just make Karrie insanely strong against any tanks who find themselves in an unfortunate situation. Karrie also has a fairly smooth farming phase in the early game, thanks to her first skill, and she only needs a few items to make her almost monstrous to go against. This is a build that we find to combine both tankiness and damage at the same time, making sure once you start the snowball, you're never going back. Personally, I also like to go for Bounty Hunter emblem, so I can snowball harder and get to my power spike faster. Regarding gameplay, there is only one thing you need to know. Get a friend to play tank for you. You can either start off with the red buff or you invade enemy blue based on your team. And then force a tier 1 tower bot lane so you not only farm your own jungle but your opponent blue side jungle as well. If your tank player sucks, make sure to introduce him to our What Pro Never Tells You series featuring the invisible string and peeling, and he or she will make sure to thank you later. Coming to number 2 of the list is none other than the recently buffed Wanwan. Saying Wanwan just a marksman is an understatement of what her true potential is. Thanks to the recent patch, Wanwan can now use her ultimate on the selected targets. And don't forget guys, when Wanwan is ulting, she is fully invincible. Now most of the time, you don't even know how, where, and when, you will find a literally unstoppable Wanwan on top of you, and you're like, praying that next target is not you, but too bad. She has the lowest HP setting on, so you can't bet your ass you're gonna die next. Regarding early game farm, Wanwan has a much harder time compared to Karrie. Her auto attack doesn't do that much damage, and obviously she doesn't have Karrie's percentage HP true damage either. Lots of top global Wanwan players actually take Retribution as battle spell thanks to her built-in Purify from skill 2. With this being said, you definitely need someone to help you farm starting off the game to get you rolling. But once you do, you can ask your tanks to roam and leaving Wanwan farming by herself. Because remember guys, Wanwan is the only marksman that can solo against an equally farmed fighter in the game. And this is the build that we found to be the most effective on Wanwan. You might ask, why not build boots? Because Wanwan is already insanely mobile thanks to her passive and attack speed, and you should not be alone mid to late game anyways. Here comes the tips for gameplay. Like I mentioned just now, due to Wanwan's fairly weak early game, it's very important that you find yourself a tank player to help you farm early. If you start with a red buff, you can easily catch the wave as well as a 3 gold crab before the first 1.5 minute, which allows you to be level 4, which then allows you to tower dive and to get a first blood on your opponent. In a teamfight guys, do not overchase your opponent. Leverage the bridge concept I mentioned in the Wanwan video in description, and use the enemy tanks to build your ultimate before you assassinate your opponent backline. Last but not the least, we have come to our number 1 pick of the day. The must picked if your sole purpose is to win the game and rank up. And he is Granger. With insane snowball ability, damage, and mobility, if Granger claims himself to be the number 2 marksman in the game right now, no one can claim to be number 1. The most important thing about this marksman is that he rarely relies on auto attack. This is a marksman that largely relies on accuracy of his skill cast. Combining his first and ultimate, Granger can finish a teamfight before it even begins. Now how it is actually balanced, I have no idea. But hey, we are not the developers, right? We're just here to decipher what a developer have given us and make the best out of it. On the perspective of farming, Granger can easily one-shot the red buff once you finish his jungle item and Blade of Despair. Starting off the game, you can kill the red buff in seconds with the help of your support, and go to the lane and wipe out the entire lane real fast and then go back to the jungle and clean up the jungle in seconds again. What can I say? This guy farm fast. Maybe too fast to be honest. With the red buff, Granger is the scariest marksman a solo laner fighter want to face against. Trying to defend a tower from red buff Granger is same as dancing on the edge of suicide. And after doing bunch of research and self-experience, this is a build I would recommend to you guys and that I found to be the most effective. Now some may say, isn't it too early to build a Blade of Despair as a second item? The answer is not on Granger. After the jungle item and Blade of Despair, Granger can literally one-shot any squishy with a full skill 1 and an ultimate. When it comes to gameplay, there's only one tip that you need to know. Get a tank player and farm! If you can do that very well and have the tank players who watch our What Pros Never Tell You series, just don't forget to message me once you make it to the leaderboard as a top Global 1 marksman. Now for those who complains, Dave, why do you pick 3 marksmen? Why are you being biased? Well, the fact is, thanks to the infinite wisdom from the developers, the red buff is the old turtle buff, which effectively turned marksman the strongest class in the game. So if your goal is to make it to the leaderboard, Granger, Wanwan, Karrie, and a support is the way to go. And if you add another good mid laner as your trio on top of it, woo! Juicy points. Now, here's an honorable mention. Pharsa. I've made quite a bit of videos about Pharsa already. If not one of the strongest, Pharsa is definitely one of the most fun hero to play in the game right now. And if you have not given her a try, make sure to do it right away.
Just for the thrill of it.
Wait, that's not even 10 minutes? Alright guys, this is gonna be a little montage of Dave casting the game between AE and BDK. Enjoy. Full damage. You can see right now Jimin is gonna get vision in the tri-bush. Bottom lane whip's gonna be cleared by Tofu real fast. Can almost be level 4. And now I have a rotation from bottom lane. Seems like here we go. Zero got the camp, but is able to get away. The block comes out, and sure enough, he will die. The first block goes to AE. Can they get this tower right here? They're 4 men on it with a cannon minion. It seems like this tower was gonna fall. And now the trade comes out. BTK can roll to the top lane. Looking for some objective on top side. The bottom tier 1 tower will fall easily with cannon minion still alive. Can they trade though? It's only 2 small minions on the top lane. It seems like now they're working on it, but it seems like they're lacking the damage. Karrie is not the best on taking the first tower, right? Because it's the auto attack actually relies a lot on the rank up the passive. Now, ooh, Pharsa gonna use the ultimate to clean the wave real fast, and they put him in a lot, really dangerous spot as Rao's coming in with the ultimate. The wave of the dragon will find the kill onto the mid laner. Now they have to go back because the bottom wave is not cleared, and Zero will try to sneak at this little bush right here. Might meet Rao's 1 versus 1. We'll find out as Rao's comes in right here. He does not have the ultimate. He canceled the ult, and now Zero is going to make his way towards mid lane. This might be risky towards AE. You can see Zero is in the back line. Mizu eating a little bit of damage, but he'll be fine. The flare comes on the top lane. Jimin still has his ultimate. Tier 1 mid will fall to the favor of AE once again. The damage comes out. Kimi stay in the back line, spraying that onto BTK. Very good job. And now Rao's going to push bottom and take this camp right here. You're going to invade the next red. The ultimate comes from Lowly though. Akai to cancel it. You have ultimate comes out. Kimi's already dead. And now everybody's on the run. And another kill to the side of Team BTK. Actually 1-4 trade. They got a red buff at what cost? They actually didn't get a red buff as Nikafe will actually take their red. They want a red a little bit too bad over there and actually give BTK the comeback they needed. It's 400 gold to the favor of BTK right now, which means like both sides are even on gold because they had a 5-man over there and it's 5 versus 4. So AE should have think about it before they take the team fight. But luckily they still have really strong comp early game. And Rao's look at total farm chart, right? He's at 1900 gold, much ahead of actually not that much ahead. But the support definitely had more farm, and now they're going to invade on the blue side. They didn't get it, but it seems like going to force tier 2 on the bottom lane with 5 men here. Top tier 2 might fall right here. You can see right now, BTK going to go to the top tier 2, and an entire 5 men from AE is still pushing here. They're looking to trade more towers. Spot top lane has no wave. They cannot get this tower. And now, am I going to see a collapse from the entire AE on the top lane? You can see Coppola leading the chart. The ultimate comes out from Pharsa right here, doing quite a bit of damage. Tofu is already pretty low at 50% HP. They cannot take the tower anymore. Bottom Go Crab is going to be up. And you can see this Zero on it. Oh, Rao's coming in. Rao's coming in. Looking for the target. He cannot find the target just yet. What do I think about Raul's gameplay? I have no idea. Let me cast. Oh, they find Rise. The stun comes in. Can't get away though. He activated ultimate. You have Lolita ulting in the back. Now the ult comes out. But Akai's taking very, very low. Waves Dragon coming in, catching the mid laner. He'll be taken out first. As now the Rise will die as well. A double kill to the AE side with 0 casualties, but 0 in the very back. He's gonna catch Mizu right here. Mizu taking very, very low. The ultimate comes out. Not gonna be enough damage just yet. One more dash and 0 will find another kill. But now the entire team of AE gonna try to find a 0 into the jungle. They're not gonna chase any further. That means 0 gonna find another kill. Look at the ultimate from Wanwan though. Find a kill onto Zane. Killing the crucial carry. And 0 gonna try to recall right here. He's not gonna find it. Raul's gonna cut him off. Now 0 onto the right side can knock up. And this guy will surely find himself dead. A very, very good execution from AE. Will find 3 kills to the favor of AE. And they're gonna find this turtle, which continue to extend their lead. Right now they're staying at 2,000 gold. After the turtle, let's take a look. 2,300 gold. Farsa gonna ult this buff, and he will get it. Unfortunately for the Kimi, he did damage a little bit too early. Let's take a look at total farm. With one with 4,700 gold, he's leading the chart. Already jungle item as well as corrosion side. Level 3 jungle item. He's really, really farmed. Seems like AE, they're not gonna invade this blue buff just yet. They're looking for it. Rouse does have vision. Knowing Team BDK is doing that. Top lane, Farsa might be spotted right here, and he will be fine for now. But AE squad seem to have like 3 people on top lane, and they're gonna force a tier 1 tower on top lane, and that's gonna open up the map even further to the favor of AE. That means the red buff on the next a minute or so might be under siege. You can see right now the engage and Rise on the top lane, rolling around, not able to find a target just yet. Bottom tier 2 is gonna fall to the favor of AE as well, thanks to Riles. As Jimin looking to do something crazy, he's gonna jump away safely. The power of Akai. Still jumping forward, I see. Gra comes in, blocking 2 people under the wall. Jimin cannot find a tiger just yet. And they're gonna back off for now. Let's take a look at total spells right here. 5 people from BDK down mid lane. You know, obviously we don't have a good camera. Oh, Lolita might be the target right here. Panda goes in, push everybody away, and Panda gonna fall. The flare comes out, not gonna be enough. Rise is gonna be counter engaged on. He does have an ult on him, and they're gonna ult, but Rise have the ultimate. He's gonna stay alive for now. Happy gonna dash away to the top side. He's gonna left alone. Look at Raul, look at Raul. He's in mid, and 0 on the right side. Copla cannot find any more engages. He's gonna back off for now. 1-to-1 trade for a tank player. And just Tofu keep on farming right now. He does have retribution, but allow him to farm really fast. Farsa looking to do some damage right here. Mizu have to dash away. Cannot engage into the Farsa jungle. It's really, really risky because yeah, top lane. Raul's gonna dash away thanks to the fact that he is the mighty Chow, the Kung Fu boy. Still 2,400 gold lead to the side of AE. BDK has done a really good job in maintaining the gold deficit at 2,400 gold. But he can't find more, right? It seems like AE cannot open up the lead. The buff is coming up, but they're missing players. Rouse on top lane. It seems like BDK will take this buff, and that's 750. 950 again at 10 minutes. The next buff will come out. And then blue will be taken by 0 right here. He actually took it. That means Farsa are gonna live without a buff for now. The ultimate just merely to clean wave. So next 80 seconds, Lord's gonna come up, and AE is to continue to farm right here. Now extending the gold lead to 2,600 gold. Still not that much. 2,000 gold 8 minutes in. That's almost like nothing. Oh, look at the marksman coming to get this done. And looks like Lolita might be the target. Lolita gonna be taken down. And Panda gonna live with 1 HP. 0 still waiting in the bush. But look at the ultimate though from Wanwan into the back line. He's gonna find kill number 2. Triple kill. This might be a maniac. As Rouse cannot run away. And bottom lane, look at Rouse split pushing. They're gonna make sure 0 does not go home right here. If 0 cannot recall, this can be a high ground tower, and then can be even more. Jimmy is still looking for the 0. I don't think he can find it. Gonna jump into the bush, and he's gonna stop the recall. Rouse might just end the game right now with 4 people down from Team BDK, and AE will take the victory, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1 goes to AE. They might rematch again. This is really, really cool.
Just for the thrill of it, nothing counterfeit with you, just the thrill of it.